Hello and welcome to this episode of Answering Frequently Asked Real Estate Questions. My name is Oluwakemi Adeyemo, and in this episode, I am answering the question that says, is it safe to buy real estate and keep? Is it safe to buy land and keep? This question has been asked by someone who resides in Nigeria and was looking at investing in landed property in Nigeria as at the time. There is this quote by an American actor by the name Will Rogers. It's a quote about real estate, and he says that don't wait to buy real estate, buy real estate and wait. In the real estate business circle, we throw this quote around a whole lot, especially when we have offers to sell and we want you to buy. We come at you with all these quotes and we just try to get you to buy something. All right. So while the quote in itself is not bad or wrong, what I would say is that you buy responsibly and wait. Buy real estate responsibly and wait. What I see that happens here a lot is people buy real estate irresponsibly. People buy land, house, what millions of naira, tens of millions of naira irresponsibly, hundreds of millions of naira irresponsibly. And when you buy real estate irresponsibly, it makes it difficult to keep it safe. It makes it difficult for you to even derive value at the end of the day. Okay, it makes it difficult for that investment to deliver on your goal. So I once had this experience wherein I was still ignorant to a very large extent about real estate investing, and I bought I bought acres of land somewhere in Ogun State because I felt it was cheap and because I felt I had saved up just enough to be able to pay for the land. So that was actually a very, very irresponsible purchase. Okay, looking back now, I was so irresponsible and ignorant about that purchase because at the end of the day, I lost it. Sadly, I invited other people to join because I just felt, it's a great opportunity. We will buy the land and wait, forgetting that you have to be responsible for what you buy, and you also have to buy from a standpoint of strength. Okay, you have to buy from a standpoint of strength. So I was largely ignorant. While it looked as if the opportunity was a very good one that nobody should miss, I was not adequately informed. I was not adequately knowledgeable about how to make the best of that investment decision or how to go about making that investment safe such that in the future I could derive value from that purchase. So, my advocacy in this video is that invest responsibly in real estate. So, someone may be asking, how do I invest responsibly? The first way to be responsible for your investment in real estate is to be adequately informed. Be what? Be adequately informed. In fact, say after me, I have to be adequately informed. Be adequately informed before you invest in any piece of real estate at all, no matter how fantastic the offer is, no matter how good the offer is, even when you have just enough money, just the right amount of money to buy the land. Ensure that you have adequate information about what you're going into and about what you're doing. So, someone may say, okay, how do I equip myself with knowledge? How do I find required information or adequate information before I invest in real estate? Yes, you probably have to read up. Again, I will share from that first real estate purchase experience that I had. So the offer was introduced to me by a friend. So I didn't even think that anything could go wrong. Okay. So I didn't think that after some 6 to 7 months I wouldn't be able to even lay claim or I wouldn't even be recognized to be someone who has paid for a portion of the land. So I didn't also know that real estate investment could be staged. Okay. I didn't know that real estate investment has different dynamics. And so, like I always say, that no two real estate transactions have the same dynamics. There will definitely be something that makes the transaction A different from transaction B. Okay, so now the dynamics may have to do with the people involved in the transaction or the location, okay, or the type of real estate that you're buying at that point in time. Okay, so you have to be adequately prepared, you have to adequately informed, and you can find information on the internet. It's just that most of the information or articles you would read online about real estate investing are written by foreign authors, okay? So you probably have to read, digest, and adapt to what you have locally so that you can make the most of your investment in real estate. For me, when I found out that I was ignorant and I didn't know anything, I went in search of knowledge and information. And this is what I did. I sat down and I listed the top five professionals in a given real estate transactions. Okay, so you have a lawyer, you have an agent, not in any particular order, but the first two are very, very important. You have your lawyer, you have a brokerage firm or an agent, then you have a surveyor, you have an architect, and then you have the others. But those two are very, very important. So I made friends with a lot of lawyers, real estate lawyers now. I made friends with a lot of real estate lawyers, both old and young, and I made friends with a lot of agents as well. So I joined several real estate groups. I joined platforms just because I wanted to learn and I didn't want my previous experience to repeat itself or to happen to any other person around that cares to listen to me. So I started engaging lawyers. I started asking them questions. I started asking them that, okay, when you're going for real estate transactions, can I tag along? Yes, I was that hungry when I realized that, oh, I didn't have that much knowledge about investing in real estate and making the most of my investment, despite my exposure to real estate investing from my family. Okay, so you have to be responsible for your knowledge about real estate investing. So, and I also read books by local authors. Okay, so one of the books that one of my lawyer friends recommended to me is this one by Professor Yomi Fawayemi, The Essential Guide to Land Acquisition in Nigeria. Yes, I found the book useful as of when I got it. And one other book by a local author is this one, Practical Guide to Property Transaction in Nigeria. This was quite important that I got it because I was also looking into the business aspect of real estate. So it was just okay for me to get this particular book. So I got it and I got value from it in addition to other research and engaging other stakeholders in real estate. So you have to invest responsibly to be able to keep whatever property that you have bought and derive value from it at the end of the day. So, the key takeaway from answering this question that says, is it safe to buy land and keep, is that you have to buy it responsibly. You have to be adequately, and a way to be responsible is to be adequately informed about what exactly you want to do. Be informed about the location, be informed about the assets, be informed about the stakeholders that you're dealing with. Remember that I said that real estate investment transaction can be staged. It can be staged such that it can go on like a drama, and after the episode, everybody disappears, and you're wondering, were you not the one who sold to me? Were you not the one who I paid to? And so on and so forth. But hey, do you want to go through that stress? Because some people will say, oh, we end up in court or we arrest them and so on and so forth. Is it worth the stress? It's not worth it when you take responsibility for your investment by being adequately informed and prepared. Another way to be responsible for your investment in real estate is to see every transaction to a logical conclusion. In fact, see it to a logical conclusion first on paper. All right. So, what I see that happen a lot is people pay for a property and they go to sleep. They go to sleep. That you paid for a property, that money exchanged hands, and you probably signed an agreement, does not confer ownership rights to you on any property, especially in this climate. Okay, so you have to see your transaction to a logical conclusion. Do not leave any chance for any shenanigan at all. Okay, so see it to a logical conclusion. And what do I mean by this? If you're buying a land without a title, which usually comes cheap, okay, find out what it takes for you to have a title on that property. Find out how long it can take, give or take, and find out how much will be required, give or take. Do not first pay for a piece of property and then you take some time off to go and gather cash, okay, to now begin to process a title. You will be setting up yourself for shocks and surprises, okay? So finish up the whole thing first on paper. And how do you finish something first on paper? It's based on the information you have. It's based on the knowledge that you have. So find this information, find this knowledge wherever you can get it. If you have to pay for it, please do pay for it. If you have relationships that you can leverage on to find out these details and nitty-gritty, please put it to good use, okay? So find out what it takes for you to have that investment sealed, completely sealed, such that there are records with the appropriate authorities. Yes, when you have that in place, you can now decide to keep for as long as you want to keep. Okay, so I see a whole lot of irresponsible investing here where people just pay for the land or pay for the house and then they go to sleep. Some even take a break. Why not first find out how much it takes for you to seal the whole deal, to close out on the whole transaction even before you pay? Okay, do not let anybody bully you into, oh, prices are going up, oh, this is fast selling out, and so on and so forth. Yes, do not let anybody bully you into that, okay? Take your time. Again, take your time. Get as much information as is required, okay, to close out on a purchase completely, such that you have everything signed and sealed and delivered. You have everything signed, sealed, and delivered. Then you can keep for as long as you want. You would be keeping it from a standpoint of security, and you will be keeping it from a standpoint of information. All right. So I hope this video helps you, and I hope that going forward you will invest responsibly in land to keep. You would invest responsibly in real estate if your intention is to keep for future value. Until I come your way again in the next video, bye for now. Thank you.